Oh, this is sketchy. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the ATF's gonna regulate towels now. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to get a tax stamp for a towel or they'll do something about it. Hey guys, welcome back to Tarnished Trigger. Have you ever wondered if you could suppress a rifle with a towel? Or you know how they have it like in the movies, you know, they got a pillow and then, you know, they fire just a plain normal gun, no suppressor on the end of the barrel, and it just sounds like it's suppressed. But today we're gonna actually see if that's true, but I didn't get a pillow, I've just got a rolled up towel. So we're gonna see if I strap a rolled up towel on the end of a barrel, will it actually muffle the muzzle blast enough to sound somewhat suppressed. Now I don't know if I'm gonna take my hearing protection off, I probably shouldn't do that, but this is essentially what we're gonna use. So it's about, you know, 8 inches or so. We're gonna see it on pretty much the 22. It's gonna be a little harder with the pistol because I'm only gonna have like this much in of the pistol. I might have to get my other one out. I might be able to do it with the 45. Problem is, it's very dangerous. You probably shouldn't do it because it's gonna catch my slide when I go to fire, so it's not gonna properly cycle, which is okay for me. As the viewer, you guys don't care. So yeah, definitely don't try this at home. It's not necessarily safe. Hopefully the range people don't yell at me for doing this. We're gonna start with the 22. We're even gonna see if it works. I've got the regular upper that was on my gun originally. I'm gonna fire that, you're gonna see how loud it is, and then I'll fire the Gemtech suppressor. We'll know how quiet that is to get a comparison. And then we'll wrap a towel around the regular 22 unsuppressed part and see if that works. And then I'll go up in the other calibers. So we've got the 308, 5.56, we got the 45, and we'll see if it muffles any of those. This is dangerous again to do, so just don't do it. That's why I'm doing it. Engineering at its finest. All right, so this is gonna work in one of two ways. I've got this mic, which is what's gonna also be getting picked up, and then I've got my other camera just on the table. Gonna see if I can kind of get a little slow-mo shot of it. It might see muzzle flash or not. That is pretty much gonna capture the other audio of more of just the muzzle blast, hopefully, just because it's not really in front. But right now it's kind of windy, so it might not even work that well, and it might just be picking up a whole boatload of wind. So we'll see how this works. If that audio doesn't even work very well, I'll just nix that, and you'll just have this, and you'll just have to deal with it. So yeah, we'll try the 22 first. So this is completely just a flash cage on it, non-suppress. First trial. All right, so now we're gonna take off this upper and we're gonna put on the Gemtech suppressed upper. All right, so the suppressed upper is on now, and then we will fire this and get a test difference for the sound. All right, now let's see how the 22 suppressed sounds. Was much quieter. Now we're gonna do the sketchy bit. Ta-da! Again, this is not a good idea. I do not condone any of this. Don't try it at home. It's a really bad idea. Worst case, my gun could blow up from back pressure, but it's 22, so I highly doubt it. The only problem is it might not throw the round directly straight, which could be bad, but hopefully I'm gonna aim a little lower. Now, when I said I've done some sketchy shit, this kind of tops it for now until I do more sketchy stuff. All right, we're gonna see how this goes. It's not looking good already. It's kind of drooping off the front. Muffled it a little bit, but I don't think enough to be a huge damper. Then again, I'm wearing earphones, so let's see if my ears actually ring. It's the real test. It's quieter, but not by much. All right, we're gonna shoot just one shot of 1911. We'll see how that sounds normal, and then I will do, or an attempt of rolling it into the towel. So that was pretty loud. I gotta remember how loud that was. Okay, this is a lot sketchier to do with the 1911, considering it's almost entirely wrapped up and I can almost barely get my finger into the trigger. But I have one in the chamber, and then I decocked it, and now I'm gonna cock the hammer back. Oh, this is sketchy. Oh. It actually was super quiet, but that barely made any sound whatsoever. Needless to say, you can only get one shot because it's gonna jam your gun and it's gonna throw your piece off. But that was actually really quiet. So now we're just gonna do one regular round of 5.56. Okay, got it jerry-rigged onto the AR. As you can see, it's loose and floppy. Just gonna launch it off, bro. This is so sketchy. That was actually, that sounded like it was super suppressed. I'm actually kind of shocked by that. This is so sketchy. This is so sketchy. So look, the towel is actually pretty warm right here. So I rolled it out, and most of the shots are escaping at the end, but I'm actually surprised how well that the 45, I think the 45 blew this giant hole when it fired. Really surprised that the 45 actually like sounded really quiet, and that the 5.56 sounded like it was a suppressed 5.56. So now I'll shoot the 308 regular, no wrap on it, and then I'll wrap it. I don't know if I want to shoot the shotgun because that's just gonna throw it off, and I don't even know what shot I would shoot through there. Probably a buckshot, maybe a slug. Most likely I won't do it, but very surprised how well it's actually doing so far for just a plain towel. So yeah, let's see what this 308 ends up doing. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, links down below in the Ko-Fi. If you want to donate anything, feel free. Don't, well, just say hi or something. I don't know. Put in the comments section down below what you guys would like to see me put on the end of a barrel. I've already got a bad feeling of what you guys are gonna say as a potential suppressor. Even though it's, I don't know, maybe the ATF's gonna regulate towels now. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to get a tax stamp for a towel, or they'll do something about it. That or they'll just come after me, who knows. All right, now we're gonna shoot the 308 plain. God, that's loud. Ugh, forgot the repercussions so huge on that. Okay, now for the 308, I'm actually kind of terrified for this one. I really should be shooting this on like a stand. But as you can see, it just blew out. That one did not suppress it as well. Gotta say that was, it was a little quieter. Definitely sounded like it was a 5.56 after shooting it than than the 308, because the original one like still leave a little bit of ring under these earmuffs, but it's very minute. That one I didn't get any ring from, so it dampened it, but if you probably look at this, it kind of blew up my tape job. The chamber's clear, and it kind of blew the crap out of my towel. Slide this off. Ooh, it's hot. Yeah, you could see it just like, I mean, the baffles are pretty big on here, so there's a little bug on here, and it blew some of the tape off. The shot did get down the range. Get out of here, little guy. Get out of here. Get out. Okay. Towel feels really warm. Oh yeah, it's like really warm here. Just kind of blew a giant chunk there. Can't really tell where it left. It's probably this right here. All these spots are really warm. Does kind of work. Not really great for rifles, but good for about 5.56 to lower. Actually suppresses it. Also, I think it varies on how tight you wrap the towel around, but then again, it could change your bullet's trajectory, so it's got to be very close if you're gonna do that, even though you shouldn't do this, because it's definitely, I wouldn't say it's very safe. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.